The king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her bones. The seas be ours and by the waters where we will, we'll roam.
My brothers and sisters, welcome back to the kingdom once more. Welcome back, my friends, on this fucking Tuesday. Of all days, Tuesday. What is this day good for? I have no idea. I have no idea. However, on Tuesdays, we gather here. We forget about how useless this day is. Forget about how useless this day is. That is what we do. My brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters, as we do at the start of every stream, I say to you, go. How's it going, Swoopy? And Pizza, if you are still here, back over in the home and native Perpy. I can't speak tonight, my friends. I don't know what's wrong with me. Home and native purple platform. The home and native. Apparently Steve does, because I don't know why else I would have said that. I don't know why else I would have said that. Not a clue. Not a clue. Doesn't make much sense to me to say herpes other than if somebody has it. And I can promise you I do not. Like I don't get like the marketing strategy behind that. Like who does that work on? Who does that work on? Like grandma and grandpas maybe? I don't know. I really like interested on who that actually, whose channel they have ever gone into and somebody has added them on Discord. No, I just pressed the go live button. I just pressed the go live button. My favorite thing to do is always to say, if you subscribe to my OnlyFans, I will add you on Discord. And they never do. They never do. They never subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's a real shame. They're missing out on a lot of good content. He says, got some suggestions that will be very helpful in improving your stream. He's right. I have to link my OnlyFans. Then it will be a great Valentine's Day gift for your wife. Just kidding. Kidding. Look what I got you, honey. What is this? I bought you a subscription to the King on OnlyFans. Skull. It's the perfect gift. Perfect gift. Oh, that? What do you mean? Is there actually... Am I actually on OnlyFans? Hold on. Do I actually have an OnlyFans? Wait a second here. Steve? You have some explaining to do. No? No need to get offensive. It was a simple question. Jesus Christ. I think there might be a fake OnlyFans of me. Steve told me you sleep on your stomach. So Steve basically said I'm one of those crazy people, is what you're saying. Steve called me a crazy person. I wouldn't put that past Steve. I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him at all. That definitely sounds like something Steve would do. Also, we got confirmation, Power Hour on Friday. We will be doing a trial run of the first... I don't know what the name of it's going to be yet. We need to think of a name. But we need to think of a name for the Power Hour questionnaire, or whatever the fuck we're gonna call it. 60 minutes, 60 mashups, 60 shots, 60 questions. Woo! Woo! I didn't get a chance to watch it today, but I'll be watching it tomorrow morning, so I'll make sure that it doesn't shrink unbelievably, or I want to see how it reacts to the dryer. That way I can actually have advice when it comes to ordering sizes for it, because that was an extra large and that shirt is big on me. Like that's really big on me, and I could have definitely gone with a large, but if it shrinks a lot, then we'll find out. But the only thing I don't necessarily like about it is how high up on the sleeve the skull is. I tried to bring it lower and it didn't work. Like that's as low as it can go, which kind of sucks, but it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible. It's just not exactly where I want it to be. If it was like 2 inches down from there, I think it would look a lot better. I think I would be more satisfied if it was 2 inches down. I think. But granted, Granted, it holds up through the washer and dryer tomorrow. We might have the t-shirt ready to go by the end of this weekend. You might be able to get a t-shirt by the end of the weekend, depending on how hard it is to do other things, as far as like... No, the hoodies will not have anything on the sleeves. No. The hoodie's gonna be pretty... The first hoodie that we release is gonna be pretty bare bones. It's gonna have the sigil on the front, and that's about it. I wanna keep like... I wanna keep the first release of things very bare minimal, without like anything too crazy on them. And then once we can get those on the market, then we can start talking about things that are a little bit more specific. Right, fuck this place. We're going out to the harbor. We're coming out to the harbor. I like it out here better. Yeah, I'm just excited that it's finally happening. We've talked about it for such a long time, and it's like, I'm glad that it's finally, you know, coming to fruition. There's been a lot of talk and not a lot of do. Not a lot of progress on it, I should say. First a day. That would be funny. That'd be funny. That if someday, if it ever became worth something, just pass it on to your kids and be like, Sally, you hold on to this for 5 more years, and then sell it, and you'll be set for life. This was from a streamer. This was from the Viking king, who returned to his people in Norway and reclaimed ultimate glory and brought prosperity, wealth, and fame back to our people. But I must go join him. So you hold on to this, and when the deed is done, you'll be able to sell it for a fortune. That's what you can tell little Sally, Davy. Boom, rich. 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 Beyond. And as far as the eye can see. Dig, how's it going, brother? Over on the purple platform. How are you, my brother? How are you? Guys, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm pretty proud of myself. I was 2 nights in a row I've been out and about, and I've restrained myself from buying ale on the way home. The good old pat on the back, King. Good old pat on the back. Good for me. Good for me. It goes well? Damn right. Damn right. What have you been up to, my brother? Still working hard. But if anyone asks, necromancy. Interesting. Interesting. And how goes necromancy? Are you making progress in your journeys of necromancy? You put chat into a 3D model. How does that work? I'm very confused. How does that work? I'm curious to hear the answer, though. I don't know what that means. Very curious. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's really weird streaming during the week when everyone else has work. I don't know, that's a weird feeling. I don't like it. I trapped all of those who speak into a 3D VTuber. She looks like me and speaks whenever is said in chat. That sounds like it could turn out quite chaotic. That sounds like it could turn out quite chaotic. So you're basically a mouthpiece for chat, is what you're saying. Or am I getting the wrong implication here? Now the real question is does your VTuber speak emotes? Interesting. And yes, she does speak emotes. Curious. So like if chat's like crazy, how does that work? Is it read like text to speech? Or is it just like her trying to say like 18 things all at the same time? Gotcha. That's still cool though. That's still cool. I'm actually surprised that that's not being done elsewhere. Like, I'm actually really surprised that that's not being done elsewhere. There's a couple of streamers that do something like how is there not how are some of these people that don't like that have text to speech I created a fake Discord call scene in OBS. I'm gonna have to try to be up in time to check it out tomorrow. I'm interested to see how it works. I'm interested to see how it works. That's sick though. That's sick. It looks like I'm in a call with another VTuber. Oh, so like, okay. So you have... Okay, I kind of get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm sorry, I think technology, especially VTubing stuff, but technology itself is just, it goes above and beyond my comprehension. A lot of the times. Like how people get things to work, I just have to go watch YouTube videos on how to do it because I just don't get it at all. I'll just like sit there and I'll watch it and be like, holy fuck, that's sick. They're like, oh, all you have to do is go and click one button and it works. I'm like, what the hell? Then Steve over there, Steve is the epitome of not keeping up with the trends. And anytime I ask him to do something, he says, I have no idea how to do it. And then I figure it out myself. And then he says, oh, I knew how to do that. That's what he says. Useless. You're useless. Oh yeah? You wanna go find somewhere else to work? That's what I thought. Chimp. chimp. I saw somebody else do it and figured it out with a few friends. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. Steve and Davey are like two peas in a pod. Uh-oh. I don't know if... I can't say that I've ever seen Steve ever like mingle with other people if I'm not there. I don't think I have. Like if I'm not the one who's like, I'm the king and this is Steve. Usually Steve just kind of sits in the corner. He's kind of socially awkward, I don't know. He's slowly but surely coming around. Maybe someday he'll get there, but for the time being, he's... We get it. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I'm warning you. Steve is not somebody you want to be around. He's toxic and lazy. That's a terrible combination. He's like a lot of people on the internet. Toxic and lazy. It's remarkable. It's remarkable. Can it be Friday? Or fuck, I don't even care if it's Friday. Can it be Thursday? Can we just skip over Wednesday? I don't want to participate in Wednesday. Let's just go to Thursday. Let's just skip right to Thursday. I'm sick of these first 3 days of the week. I'm sick of them. It just gets so repetitive. And, ugh, disgusting. Just disgusting. Like, what are we supposed to do from Monday till Thursday night? What are humans supposed to do? Work? Sure. But what are we supposed to do after work? Exactly. There's no such thing as a Tuesday. I mean, there is, but that's not good. The week should be 3 days long. I agree. Or at least 4 days long with a 3-day weekend. That's the way it should be structured. That's the way it should be structured. But no. But no. It's not the way it's structured. Or it should be structured if your work is done for the week, then you're done for the week. You just don't show up and do nothing. Just don't show up and be useless. So my employer ran out of money, I think. Guess who is going to not work until I get paid? I wouldn't. Fuck that shit. That's a fucking lawsuit right there. The lawsuit. Work is never done, that's the issue. It depends on the job, but yes and no. It depends on the job. I think if you said... Now, I guess here's a better question. Would you rather work 4 10-hour days or 5 8-hour days? What would you rather do? Because my argument is the first part of Monday and the last part of Friday are basically useless. Right? So if everyone had to do everything they needed to do in 4 10-hour days, I think that would go over so much better. 10's no doubt in my mind. I'm right there with you. Five 8-hour days. You'd rather work 5 8s. Interesting. I'm going to play Yakuza until I get my paycheck. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know any games. Give me advice. I want to be a famous writer. What should I do? Release a book. That's my advice. Write a book. That's where you should start. That's where you should start. Or learn how to read. Either one. One of the two. One of the two. Either learn how to read first or just write the book. You know. To each their own. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, isn't it? Fuck, maybe we should drink tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. That's a reason to drink, isn't it? Holy fuck, I can go pick up a bottle of wine, I'll dress up, it'll be great. It'll be fucking great. And when I say pick up, I mean I'm gonna go over to England really quick, grab a couple from their wineries and then return. Please do a candlelit dinner? That would be really fucking funny. That would be good ass content. That actually would be kind of fucking funny. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be funny. Alright, we're doing that. We're doing that. We're doing it. Get some class? I'm trying. Release a book called The Path to Success and inside is a straight line. Shrink wrap it, no returns, charge $60. Or... yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. Or just release a book with like the first page done, like just a title to the book, and then just say it's early access, and then sell it for $60. Say it's an online service book, and just say that you're gonna keep working on it as time goes on. Early access book. That's all you have to do. What's that? You don't want to do a bunch of work? Just label it early access and then you can do work whenever you want. Boom, problem solved. What's that? You want to be a movie director? A screenwriter? Well, just release the intro and say early access. It did that in the Renaissance. Authors had subscribers. That's kind of funny, but they were way ahead of their time. They were way ahead of their time. Way ahead of their time. How the fuck am I gonna do a candlelit dinner? Now I'm only thinking about this. How the fuck am I going to do that? Either that or EA was doing too much reading on the Renaissance era. They're like, well, back then... Fucking EA. Don't even get me started with that shithole company. That shithole company. You'll set your magnificent beard ablaze. Did you guys see, speaking of ablaze, did you guys see that video of the guy? I think it was yesterday that it happened. It might have been a couple days ago, but he was streaming, and he said, "It smells like gasoline in here." And I don't know. Usually, when you hear and you say the words, "It smells like gasoline," probably the first option isn't to take out a lighter and try to light a cigarette. But he did, and it blew up. Like all live on stream, his room blew up. And somehow he survived. I don't know how. How's it going, Queldin? How's it going, brother? I am. I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. We're talking about our Valentine's Day plans tomorrow. We're gonna do a variation of a candlelit dinner here in the kingdom. For all of the singles and people who are celebrating Valentine's Day. Are you familiar with the gremlin known as Pepe? Of course. Of course. See, Dig, you should do that tomorrow too. You should use, that's a good idea for you, because that's like a perfect spot for your AI to shine. It's like a perfect spot for your AI to shine, especially if your chat gets to control it. I don't like, if I ever smelled gasoline, the last thing, we are multi-streaming right now, we are, yep. Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Yes, I've realized that even our workout streams are getting multi-streamed right now, which is bad. And all of my videos are getting flagged for copyright. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Tomorrow I'm going to raid all the couples' homes as they'll be out celebrating Valentine's. Usual Viking stuff. It's called being smart. It's called being smart. I will take your advice because you have never steered me wrong. You're the only reason I made money on Kick. Well, okay, I don't want that responsibility. I don't want the responsibility of possibly saying something that steers you wrong. It's a lot of responsibility, but I think that that's the perfect opportunity for what you created to shine. Like, the perfect opportunity for what you just created to shine. Because you keep playing Star Wars? No, it's not even because of that. There's just so many nitpicky things. Like Twitch doesn't flag Power Hour because every song is very short and it's mixed in with other songs, so it's not like it doesn't detect the actual song. But YouTube's copyright algorithm is crazy fucking like precise, and it is flagged at every single. It flags like, I don't know, not majority. It flags like 30% of the songs that are in the Power Hour. Gotta get the kids' Valentines out. You better. You better. You might be the only one they get. It's a fantastic idea, breakfast date with my co-host. I think it's a great idea. Aren't we overplaying music? It's free from... That's what I've always thought. That's what I've always thought. There's been so many times where I've been watching somebody stream and I've either never heard a song that I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing, or I hear a song that I haven't heard in a long time and then I start listening to it all the time again. It is like music copyright's fucking stupid. Music copyright's stupid. Especially, like, if it's, so like, if the music was specific to a certain catalog, so like, let's say Taylor Swift decided to start her own website and the only place you could listen to Taylor Swift was on Swifties.com, then I would understand it. But when everybody's music is like available on like Spotify and on YouTube and it's basically all free, it's just like, what are we doing here? You got me listening to Good For You by that Olivia girl? Yeah, I hadn't heard that song for fucking ever and I fucking loved it. I completely forgot about that song. Completely forgot about it. And then I heard it on the stream and I was like, okay, we're just gonna bump this for like 4 weeks straight. That's exactly what I did. Exactly what I did. It's a goddamn good song too. A goddamn good song. Record companies can't be sharing their 10 cents? For sure. For sure. How's it going, Bon Bon? How are you? They are very tough times. Instead of $15 million, they're gonna make $14.99 million. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. What are they going to do without that extra 0.0000001 percentage? It's a disaster. An absolute disaster. For real. That'd be a shame. If somebody's kid had to go to public school, oh my god. Imagine going to school though. Imagine going to school at all. Weird. Just weird. Weird vibes right there. Weird vibes. I'm not signing up for that. Yes, Bon Bon. Without music copyright, more kids would have to go to public school. But because music copyright is a thing, the 0.001% of people don't have to send their kids to public school. It's a shame. I went to school till 27. That's a lot of college, my brother. That's a lot of college. Or secondary school, or whatever the fuck you did. Real shame. I know that like oh, you have a PhD. That would explain it. That would explain it. But now we can call you Dr. Robin. Isn't that worth it to you? I can call you Dr. Robin? That's worth it to me. I'm in. Congratulations, guys. We have received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Let's go to that. Dr. Goodfellow. Please don't call me that. Oh. Speaking of which, we will we're gonna be giving the we need to think of a name for it. That's not gonna be our first thing. We need to think of a name for it, but we're giving our Power Hour questionnaire panel. We're giving it a go this weekend. I got somebody that's going to be our guinea pig for it. 60 minutes, 60 mashups, 60 shots, 60 questions. We're gonna be doing that on Friday. We don't have a name for it, which is our biggest problem right now. We need to think of a name for it. Welcome back, Swoopy. What's a good name for it? I think it has potential to be fucking hilarious, but it needs to be done well. And the other thing that I thought of as a potential problem for it, the other potential problem I thought of was, since we only have a minute to ask the question and to answer the question, what if I have to go water the tree of destiny? That's a killer. We're gonna have to have a piss bucket next to the chair. And then Steve can take it away. It's the only reasonable solution to this problem. Only reasonable solution. Peacups. Inquisition challenge. It's a big ass fucking word. You think I can spell that? I'd be advertising it and I'd be spelling it different on all platforms. Copy paste. Just be careful because it would be a mess later in stream. Yeah, because knowing my ass, I'd fucking knock everything all over and it would just be a, piss-filled table. Piss-filled kingdom. It would be terrible. Everything would be awful. It would all go downhill from there. The kingdom would go up in flames. Yeah, I mean, we're setting ourselves up for disaster, essentially. However, we need to do pros versus cons here. Pro, great content. Pro, we don't ruin the flow of the interview. Pro, everyone stops calling me Ant Bladder. Also a pro. That means we get to continuously drink ale. Con, potential for an absolute fucking disaster that will spell the end to our kingdom. That's 4 pros and 1 con. I can see one side a little bit higher up than the other. Now that, my friends, is a decision making of so many streamers nowadays. Alright, what are the pros? I'll get thousands of views. I'll get hundreds of likes. Somebody might notice me. Cons, I go to jail, I become a felon, and I never get to stream again. We're doing it. I'm pretty sure that's how people make decisions nowadays. Well, you know what? They don't even do the pros and cons list. They probably don't even do the pros and cons list. That's too much work for them. Too much work. Just use Gatorade bottles, then you can close it up. I had to do that. I've done that one time in my life. And that's because it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Bad idea. I call you Fred Flintstone. I'm okay with that. I've been called a lot worse than that. I can take that. Nope, not doing that. Nope. No, 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 no. That's a negative. You got arrested for being creative. But this is America. You can't get arrested for being creative. That's nonsense. I thought this was a free country. Then you can't get arrested for something we didn't even know happened? Guys, I'm not gonna get arrested, okay? Are you kidding me? There's an outcome if cops were to ever come across me. One, they would look at me and laugh. Two, they would look at me with so much respect that they would just be like, this guy's fine. I can't believe Minnesota beat Vegas. Did they actually win last night? What was the final score? I actually had a friend at the game. See, I don't get to watch hockey anymore. 5-3. Wow, they scored 5 goals. I told you Minnesota was going to win. They always win games that they're not supposed to win, but then they always lose every other game. Every single other game, they always lose. Like if it's supposed to be like an even matchup, they'll lose. If they're supposed to win, they'll lose. But if there's a game where they're not supposed to win, guess who's going to win? We are. My brother, I didn't jinx it. I just know Minnesota sports all too well. I know how Minnesota sports works. When you go in with no expectation and no hope, that is when the team does well. As soon as you start to believe in the team, it comes right down. Not good. Not good. In the US, they set you up. I had a screenplay, cast, and permission and everything. I smell a conspiracy. Not a conspiracy. A mutiny. Or maybe a conspiracy. Maybe both. I don't even watch them and I know how they work. Yeah, exactly. That's just the Minnesota way. Everyone knows it. It's not news to anyone here. Not news. That's how Cincy sports are. We get pissed at other fans when they say this is the year the Bengals win the Super Bowl. Yeah, but you guys actually have legitimate reason to believe. At least in your football team. Like the Vikings, they've never had a quarterback ever in my time being alive that I had the utmost faith that they were going to win the Super Bowl. Ever. Their quarterbacks always sit somewhere between number 10 and number 20. Always sit between there. We'll always have like 2 really good fucking players, and then the rest of the team will be below average. How's it going? Trash? Trash bay? Oh, we got a little bit of trash bay in here. Also, they were only up by 1 before the empty netter. So it was a good game then. It's a good game then. The FCC. Good night, my king. Always a pleasure. Check out Drunk Man's Choir by Doug Doug. It's actually pretty fucking hysterical, and DMCA 3. I will have to do that. Dig, you have a good night as well. I'll try if I'm up in time tomorrow. I'll try to stop by the stream, and I want to see it live in action. Otherwise, my brother, have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to talk to you as well. Until we meet again. Until we meet again. Until we meet again. So who's all got big Valentine's? Is anyone doing anything for Valentine's Day tomorrow? You guys treating significant others to a nice meal and drinks? We just get the kid stuff. My wife thinks it's all Hallmark made. She thinks that the stuff that you guys got the kids is Hallmark made. Or Valentine's Day in general. Every day is Valentine's Day in my house. Oh, isn't that cute, Trash Beam? Way to rub it in everyone's face. Or I'm gonna get her flowers in a bundt cake. Though she thinks the holidays. Fair. I agree. I agree. What a useless holiday. Useless. Useless. If your basis for V-Day is to cook your significant other a good meal, I think that's good. We are going to save the dinner date for the weekend. We will be getting together tomorrow for gifts and such. That is the way to do it, is to not do anything on Valentine's Day. Except for maybe get flowers and shit like that. I never understand why people try to go out on Valentine's Day. What a terrible day to go out. I need a Valentine first to celebrate? Nah, just fucking go out by yourself. Go get piss-ass hammered. Then who knows? Maybe you'll fucking find a Valentine while you're doing that. Maybe they're thinking the exact same thing. Everyone talks about Valentine's without talking about Saint Valentine. It's true. I've heard that maybe one time in my life. I don't know if I've ever... On Valentine's Day, I don't know if I've ever gone out and done something on Valentine's Day with anyone. I'm kind of like, I'm the person that does it the day before or the day after. If you're lucky. No, nobody knows the fucking origin of it. Nobody knows. I need to go water the tree of destiny. I'll be right back.
The king will return after this short message.
Yes, my Valentine is you guys, Robin. We already went over this. Tomorrow we'll be hosting Valentine's Day here in the kingdom. Candlelit dinner. Bring your wine.
After a hard-fought battle, we Vikings need to clean off. There's only one product our kingdom uses to have the finest hair in all of the land. What do you have to say about that, my king?
My brothers and sisters, us Vikings, we like to get dirty. And as the king, there's only one product I trust to maintain the fairest hair in all of the land, and that is insert product here. Not only does this keep me clean, but it also leaves me with a scent that even the finest shield maiden in all of the land cannot resist. Use insert product here and become a Viking. Smell like the king.
Use insert product here. Smell, feel, and look like a Viking.
Is that good? Is that a wrap? I don't want to shoot another one. I'm getting thirsty. Where's the ale around here? Do we have any ale around here? Steve, where's my ale? Steve.
Please contact Steve to get your product featured in the kingdom. The life of a Viking can be dangerous and challenging. We farm, hunt, and fight. But most importantly, we drink. Our kingdom likes to ensure we have only the finest of ale for all our people. Let's ask our king more about it.
There are only two things us Vikings like more than the heat of battle. One of them is saying the word skull, and the other is enjoying an ice-cold ale after a hard-fought fight. That is why in my kingdom, there's only one product we trust to quench the thirst of all my people, and that is insert product here.
With all the vitamins and minerals needed to ensure optimal performance, insert product here is the only right choice. Don't believe me? Let's ask some of the people in the kingdom.
Insert product here is good.
I actually really like insert product here.
I would drink insert product here.
See how happy they are? Insert product here is meant to be drank anytime, anywhere. You can drink it close up. You can drink it with your pinky up, while you're taking a leak, and even when you're in the thick of battle. Doesn't that get you excited, my king?
Insert product here, the drink of my kingdom, and the only drink for the king. Skull. Skull. Steve, you fuck.
Insert product here. The drink of Vikings. Contact Steve to get your product featured in our kingdom.
The king.
I thought I turned off that loop, but apparently I didn't. Apparently I didn't. Alright. By the sounds of it, Robin, it sounds like nobody's doing anything tomorrow for Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna guess that tomorrow actually might be a busy day in the kingdom. Unless everyone's too busy making babies, in which case then we're fucked. But I think there's a chance that we'll have people in the kingdom at least for a little bit of time before they're pulled away. Before they're pulled away. So they celebrated his death. Good. Good. The kingdom makes me feel unmarried. Yeah, it is pretty remarkable. How many other, like, communities do you think have as many married people as we do? How in the world do I attract old people? What the hell's wrong with you guys? What the fuck is wrong with you? Everyone's fucking married here. You guys make me feel old. I have 3 baby mamas. Hey, You gotta spread your seed. They are all married with kids and I feel left out. Oh no, I have sparked an uprising within the kingdom. I have sparked an uprising. You guys are living the glory days through me. Is that what you guys are doing? Do I make you guys feel young again? Is that what's going on here? Do I make you guys feel young again? Is that what's going on? You guys see this fucking guy living in a fantasy world, drinking ale every night, and you guys are like, holy fuck, that could have been me. That could have been me if I would have realized just 1 second sooner the mistakes I was about to make. Or the not mistakes. Depends on how you think about it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Have I played Counter-Strike 2? I have, actually. Yes. Well, it depends. If Steve is around, always half empty. If Steve is not here, half full. Steve puts my drink always to half empty. Always. 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 Damn you, Steve. I agree. That motherfucker. Always gotta ruin everything. He's always gotta ruin everything. Is that a map? Is that one of the maps? I didn't play Counter-Strike 2 for long. Also, Counter-Strike 2 felt way off from Counter-Strike 1. You know, when I was better at Counter-Strike 2 than Counter-Strike 1, that the game had changed in some sort of way. Something about the aiming. Oh, he's talking about the ban. I don't know. He's asked me a question about Counter-Strike. I was confused. I didn't think. They're all right. I don't know if do we have any of their music on our normal playlist? That we have to. There has to be some. I know there's a ton of fucking War Druna on that playlist. There's a ton. I miss that playlist. I do. Because now this is the playlist we're gonna have to listen to all the fucking time. This turns out, guys, there's not too much copyright or non-copyright Viking music out there. Turns out. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. We kind of drew the short stick on that one. We drew this stick on Viking non-copyright music. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. What do you do? What do you do? We listen to the same. I think this playlist has like 20 songs on it. It's got 45 actually, but it's only got 2 hours and 27 minutes of playtime. The plan to do a Viking Power Hour seems impossible. I think to do it non-copyright, yeah, 100%. To do it with copyright, like to take songs that we like add another, I don't think it would be as it would still be very hard to do, don't get me wrong. But if you knew, like, I believe that Everfresh could do it. I believe that he could do it. I think he could mix together 100. You might have to dig a little bit deep to find Viking songs, but you could do it. It would take some time. All I gotta say is everyone's gonna fucking hate that Power Hour playlist. Because if we only have to choose between that and not doing Power Hour, I don't know. I just feel like it would be really hard to do. Like, there's other Power Hour playlists, but they're not set up the same, right? So it's like actual songs. So like, you hear a full minute of a song and it's not a mashup of a song. I think the mashup's what makes it cool. Like, I could easily take 60 Viking songs and put them back to back to back to back. I could do that. But it's being able to mash them into one that is the something that a DJ / musician would have to do. And I am definitely not that. Definitely not that. Far from it, actually. Far from it. Yeah, I can play guitar and that's about it. I can play guitar and that's about it. Can't lie, I can play guitar, bass, and drums. But I can't write music for shit. I don't know music theory. No, I'm a guitar player in the band. But I started off as a drummer, went to bass, then went to the guitar. I learned them all. But it's nice though, because everyone except for one person in our band started off as a drummer. So like anytime like the drummer needs to go piss or somebody needs to go piss, we can all play each other's instruments to a certain extent. Obviously we can't play it as good as the people who are on the instrument, but we can all play each other's instruments if need be. If need be. Now obviously it wouldn't sound as good as when everyone's playing their true instrument, but it keeps it fresh, you know? It keeps it fresh. I want to write one song and be a one-hit wonder. One-hit wonders, man. Nickelback's not a one-hit wonder. You can hate Nickelback all you want, but they're not a one-hit wonder. Guitar World did an article on that guy, and he had the formula down to write his hit song. Oh, gotcha. I got what you're saying. I had to reread. I'm looking at one-hit wonders. See, like, this isn't fair. So like they have number 7 on the top 10 one-hit wonders. Blind Melon, No Rain. But the singer died before they even got to perform the song. Number 6 is My Sharona by The Knack. Number 5 is Soft Cell Tainted Love. I'm gonna guess number 1 is Mbop by the Hanson Brothers. That's what my guess is. Norman Greenbaum's Spirit in the Sky is 3. Taxi's Midnight Runners, Come On Eileen. Yeah. No, it's not. It's actually not even in the top 10. Number 1 is Aha, Take On Me. It's not even in the top 10. Wow. It's a good fucking song. Take On Me. It's one of those fucking songs. God damn it, dude. I have like vendettas against a couple songs. Bohemian Rhapsody is one of them. I fucking hate that song. And the reason why I hate it was being in band as a kid. All the fucking band kids used to sing that shit on the bus and it pissed the fuck out of me. That song sucks. Take On Me ranks up there too because that's one of those songs that everyone fucking just starts to sing and it pisses me off. Fuck that song. You know, for Spirit in the Sky, his guitar tech built that muff sound effect into the guitar he was playing. Everyone tries to emulate that sound. It was like a perfect muff sound, but we will never know the exact capacitors, resistors, etc. Good. Some things are better left untouched. Left to the mystery of time. Never to be replicated. Now I don't have to fucking listen to bar bands try to emulate the song. Ooh, that's another good one. The Macarena. Ooh. This one is probably more up to date. This list is the top 100 by, I think, VH1. Yeah. Guys, not fair. I want to listen to this song, but I can't. You guys are making me feel left out. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. No, I can't. We don't need any more copyright strikes. No more copyright strikes. Every single one of my streams on Twitch and YouTube has been muted at some point in time and been copyright striked. We're reformed. We're a reformed streamer now. We're respecting the music industry. No, fuck you guys. I'm turning it on. Give me 1 second. But I have an idea. Guess what? You guys can't hear anything. Eat shit. Eat shit. It's almost like it's like a fucking, it's weird. It doesn't even sound like a guitar almost. It barely even sounds like a guitar. Like you can tell it's a guitar, but like it barely sounds like a guitar. Anyone know Oliver Anthony? I think you've told me to listen to him before, correct? Don't you wish you had a pedal that would do that? I would never use it, but sure. For the sake of the conversation, sure. I would never use a pedal like that. I know that for a fact. Ever. To be completely honest, like unless you're like a professional musician, I think people's pedal boards are like over the top ridiculous. I created one. It's technically a big muff PI Green Russian, but if you change up the transitors, it really does the song justice. Clean muff distortion boost. Yeah, that's all you need. And then like if you're like the lead guitar player, wah wah is good every once in a while. A wah wah. I think his songwriting is amazing and it's about politics. Fucking Robin, you like politics too much. You like politics too much. Too much. I was just thinking about this last night when I was going to bed. Like how little I pay attention to anything politic related. And like it blows my mind. Like all politics is to me, all it does, like all I see people do is it like makes them angry. And I always thought, I'm like, why would anyone ever want to be just angry all the fucking time? Because that's all politics is. It might not have always been that way, but that's what it seems like it is. Everyone who's into politics is angry all the fucking time. If you know how to do it, it's not great when you suck at it. I feel like it is used too much to cover up bullshit skill. Alright, settle down now. I agree. How's it going, Dantastic? Welcome back, brother. I'm obsessed with true crime, politics, and conspiracy. I can get on board with two of those things. Conspiracy's fun. Just to listen to like how people think. Like politics, man. I don't even get me started on that shit. Some conspiracy theories are super entertaining. I agree 100%. I agree. At minimum, it's fun to like listen about the rabbit holes that people go down. Like that's what I think's fun about conspiracy theories. Like I think a lot of them are stupid, but it's fun and entertaining to like see the rabbit holes. What is, in your opinion, the craziest conspiracy theory that you believe is true? I mean, there's two. Did you hear the Avril Lavigne one? No, I did not. I fucking love Avril Lavigne. The Australia exists, we don't. Fair enough. Alright guys, Australia, wipe it off the map. But if I told you what I believe, we could get toxic real fast. And streaming to me is not a place to partake in toxicity. I do this to get away from the bullshit toxicity. So if you think it's gonna do that, then be careful. Hot take. Time travel has been achieved, but we haven't reached that part in our timeline yet to where we can travel back. And that just makes me think too much. That makes me think too much. Nothing toxic. I honestly just curious to know what other people believe. I have a friend that is a flat earther. I believe that the JFK assassination was an inside job. I believe that wholeheartedly. But that's about as crazy as it gets. That's about as crazy as it gets. Look it up, it's really great. It's about her dying a few months after she became famous, and they used her body double to continue her fame. Really? I've never heard that before. I fucking love her, so... I'm gonna have to look that one up. I've never heard that one before. She's heard it and found it hilarious. What no, actually, I don't want you to spoil it, because I'm actually gonna probably watch it, so. Don't spoil it. No spoiling. Here is the part of time travel that I don't think people get. You can't go back in time, you can only go forward. Think about it now, you can only exist now or in the future. That's too much thinking. I need a couple glasses of ale before I can really think about that one. Okay, so Robin, let me ask you, do you think those things didn't happen, or do you think that the reasoning for them isn't true? Like the way that it was covered and explained. Kind of two different things there. There are claims of time travelers in history, but they can't recreate it because we haven't had the technologies yet. And fuck it, why are we talking about time travel? This shit, the paradigm of time, shit's wild. The official story is wrong? Okay, so I can get behind that. I can get behind it. Not on all of them, but on most of them. Some of them. Yeah, Johnny, get in line. You weren't the first person to say that. The line is very long. A very long line. You have to work your way up. You have to work your way up in the ranks here in the kingdom. Not everyone gets to lick the king's beard. You must go through many trials and tribulations before you can get to that point. Many. This is true. 9 months. Fantastic. Shh. Shh. There are a lot of people who don't want to hear that. I will offer you my wife for it. That sounds like a kind of good trade. However, what does she bring to the table? Does she know how to care for chickens and goats? Does she know how to take care of chickens and goats? My chicken and goat person, they didn't make it home. Now I have Steve taking care of chickens and goats, and they haven't returned. And by they I mean the chickens and goats. Oh, the time will come, Trashby. It will come. Guys, we have... Speaking of the king needing a son at Valentine's Day and all this other shit. We have 21 likes on Tinder, on our Tinder profile that we created. And I'm too fucking lazy to swipe and see who they are. I don't like it. I don't like it. We must have did a good job. Only 21, well, we had more, but we swiped through them. We swiped through them. You did miss it, Trashby. Would you like to see the profile? Dangerous with the big host. My brothers and sisters, let us welcome in Dangerous and their community. That was an assumption. Was I wrong? I was not wrong. Thank you. Oh, woo! I know Riss. Wait a second here. What am I talking about? Welcome back, Danger. Skull to all of you. Thank you, Danger. That was very kind of you. I don't know why your name blanked on me for a second. When it was showing up top on the little banner thing, it was scrolling too fast and I couldn't read it. Welcome back, my friends. Welcome in, my friends. Skull to Dangerous and skull to all of you. I hope you guys had a great stream and a great night on this Tuesday. It's a terrible day. Skull. What are we doing in here? That was very kind, Uncle Flamingo. That was very kind. That means we have to skull again. Let us raise our glasses, our meat horns, our mugs high. To Uncle Flamingo. To welcoming in Dangerous to the Buddy clan. Welcome into the chosen few. Skull. I didn't even get to finish my drink. Alright, now let us re-raise our meat horns, our mugs, and our glasses high once more. For Uncle Flamingo. For joining the Buddy clan and the chosen few. Thank you, my brother. That's very kind. Skull. Very kind. We've talked about... I don't know how to classify what we're doing here tonight. I have no idea how to classify it. No idea. We've talked about a million different things already. Sometimes it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up. I don't know. Hard to keep up on what's going on a lot of the time. So we just sit back, we enjoy the sunrise, or is it the sunset? Something's going on behind me. I don't know what's going on. We watch the longboats getting made. We just have fun. Just have fun. Just have fun. What were you guys streaming over there tonight? What were you doing on a Taco Tuesday? Guys, I honestly, my right eye, this eye, keeps twitching. And it is bothering the hell out of me. It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. It's like this, like... It's so annoying. It feels like my eyes like shut. But then it's not. I had the same issue with my left eye. So it's not just me. That's good to know. That's good to know. It's not just me, guys. I'm not the only one. That's a symptom of alcoholism. Wrong. Wrong. I hear that that actually cures whatever is happening with my eye. Did I read wrong? Have I been given false information? That would be a shame. That'd be a shame. That'd be a true shame. It's a symptom of badassery. I agree. Although if I was in battle, I do feel like it would get in my way. I do. I feel like it would hinder my ability just a little bit. You mean kicking, twitching, and kicking? I get it. Very clever. Not as clever as the Yo Lady Who, but clever. I don't even remember what you said to get me to do that. Why is this blowing out cold air? Oh my gosh, that's freezing. Oh no. Oh no. I might have to get out my actual fur cape. That's cold as shit. That's right. Okay, now I remember. Myokemia. Alright, I got it. I remember now, Trashby. I remember now. I don't know how I fell for that. I don't know how I fell for that. It is snowing behind you. That's a good point. It's a great point. That's a great point. I did want to say one more time, though. Thank you again, Dangerous, for bringing your community here. I've always considered, anytime somebody hosts out my kingdom, I always consider it a great honor that somebody trusts me with their community. So thank you very much. I hope you had a great stream. It's all about the presentation. No, I'm not being clipped again, yodeling. Wrong. Wrong. I gave you a shout out. I gave you a shout out when you came in. Speaking of which, I think we're going to be changing from bot rigs here soon. I met somebody who works on, what is it called? Beatbot. And Beatbot seems like a way better interaction when it comes to a lot of different things. Like one of the things you can do is !clip. And it literally goes back. It literally goes back like not an hour. What am I talking about? A minute. And it clips whatever happened in the last minute. It's way better than actually having to manually clip something. That makes it so that I have to be not lazy, or Zion has to be not lazy, and we have to go back and find within that minute. But it's a lot easier to actually clip than the current offerings that we have for it. So Kicklet has a good one. You could put in the amount of time. Interesting. What is going on over on Twitch right now? What the hell? You did not provide any argument, Dantastic. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Oh no, my gosh, my eye's bugging again. My eye's bugging again. Help! Yeah, Trash, but you haven't made the cut for Twitch mod yet. You haven't made the cut yet. I don't even. I have no idea who even is a Twitch mod anymore. I have no idea. God damn it. Now everyone's going over to Twitch. Guys, it's bad. Kick is our home. Kick is our home. I don't want to have to build a new kingdom. Not yet, at least. We're not loyal anywhere. We are not loyal anywhere. However, there might be a time in the foreseeable future that we actually do have a permanent home. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. Alright, you guys over there on Twitch. What are we not spoiling? Nothing. I don't even know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. We're just chilling. We're just twitching and kicking and YouTubing. We are anarchy until sponsor shows up. That's true. We don't have to behave until we're sponsored. We are Vikings until we get sponsored. Bottom of the line. No ifs, ands, or buts. No ifs, ands, or buts. Once the first sponsor comes through the door, we put an end to all the riots. All the riots and the mutiny. Pay us to behave? Well, no, it's gotta be a big ass fucking sponsor, man. Gotta be a big ass sponsor. Here's what we'll make it this way, guys. Next year we'll put in a bid for the Super Bowl halftime show. And it will be a power 20 minutes. Because the halftime show is usually like 20 minutes. And it will just be me sitting in a hot tub in the middle of the stadium, live on television, taking shots every 1 minute for 20 minutes. That is a halftime Super Bowl show that the people want to see. You talk about breaking ratings. That would break ratings. That would break ratings. You need to threaten the crowd at least once with the banhammer. Why not 3 times? Three is a good number. 3 is a good number. No, we have to keep it family friendly, Trash B. Has to be family. See, I'm allowed to do a couple things. I've been studying halftime shows, so I know what I can and I can't do. For example, what I can do is I can be shirtless. Yes, I can be shirtless. Number 2, if I want to rollerblade, I can and I will. That is what I learned this last year. Number 3, I don't know if the sword would be allowed. That might be pushing the boundaries. We might be pushing the boundaries a little bit if the sword is showing up. There's 2 things that would break the internet. One is if Steve was somehow in there. It's America, you need to be a Viking with a gun. True. Shirtless rollerblading with a sword. Guys, that's a halftime show worth watching. Viking with a gun. No, Trash, we don't need Viking with gun because just a normal Viking game needs to exist first. We just need a good Viking game. With battle axe pasties on. God damn it. Okay, this is we are now I don't even know where we are in this conversation. I feel bad for Danger. She has no idea what she hosted into. No idea. No idea. Absolutely no idea what she just brought her community into. You know, we think outside the box though. We think outside the box. We are in the planning stage with your agent? Oh god. That guy's a loose cannon. Be careful. Be careful. He might try to swindle you out of a few dollars. Zion is not my manager, guys. He's not my manager. He just does graphic design for me. See, now this would all work out when the Vikings inevitably make it to the Super Bowl this year. Once the Vikings make it to the Super Bowl, we have the fucking halftime show locked. It's locked. So in other words, it will never happen. There might be a nip slip. There might. That gets talked about for years. If those dollars let me see a pasty rollerblading Viking you're in, we will take the best from every halftime show of the last 20 years. That's what we'll do. At one point I'll do this. Because that happened once. That happened once in one of the Super Bowl shows. And the ground will be purple. Got it, guys, we're onto something here. All this thinking though makes me need to go out of the Tree of Destiny. All of this planning and scheming makes me need to water the Tree of Destiny. I'll be right back. I will lead you to ultimate glory. You will be part of something that has never been seen before. You can mark my word. Mark it now. Clip this. Hold me to it. Hold me to it. It has been 8 months since our kingdom was formed on Kick. In this time, we have grown from a mere idea to a kingdom of 1,500 strong. As I look back upon the year that started our journey, I am left with feelings of gratitude, pride, and accomplishment. With every skull, with every rat gem, with every story, with every bad hammer, with every workout, with every new friend. You, my brothers and sisters, this community, what our kingdom has become, is what I am most proud of. I have repeated this message many times. There can be no king in a kingdom with no people.
What is this game?
Let us raise our meat horns high. A toast to the year that was 2023. And a toast to the journeys that lie ahead in 2024. Skull. I am back. I am back. Whew. Oh no. We're comparing sneakiness. What has our kingdom become? We have so many sneaky people here. Some would say that we have too many sneaky people here. Too many sneaky people within the kingdom. Not enough room for you guys? Why are you guys taking up so much space? Why do you guys take up so much space? Okay, wait a second here. Wait a second here. Alright, Riz has to be sponsored by Mountain Dew. She has to be sponsored by Mountain Dew. There's not a chance in hell that Danger Riz is not sponsored by Mountain Dew. That background is way too clean. Way too clean. Way too clean. That looks like back in the day when I used to have a keystone wall. Oh my god, it was glorious. Such a glorious day. So many empty keystone. And then we had a party and somebody fucking knocked it all over. And then I had to clean it all up the next day. Not worth. Not worth. Not worth. Not worth that many cans. Our recycling bin was essentially full the next day. Essentially full. Guys, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow. Only one recycling can. Yes, we only had one. Only one. We were very poor people then. We could not afford two. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. I might have to get up my wide lens camera. I feel like I'm constrained into this box and I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. It's the worst. That's why I wasn't a huge fan of, the only reason why I didn't like our hot tub was because of the constrictions that it had, because that was even a smaller space than this was. Even a smaller space than this. We have no room for small spaces. It's already packed enough. It's already packed enough. We've already got too many people. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? I'm shedding. I'm shedding! I didn't even see this. Our sneakiness is beyond measure. What kind of measurement are we talking about? Are we talking about like inches, centimeters, feet, kilometers? I guess if it's unmeasurable, it doesn't matter what kind of measuring we're doing. I suppose. Of course that's what you would say. Probably parsecs. Only the most efficient way to measure something. Only the most efficient way. A globally recognized measuring scale. At least 8-inch sneakiness. It's pretty good. And you said at least. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. I give you my stamp of approval. You have my stamp of approval. Ooh. Trashby, why are you letting everyone know my sneaky plans? I am also sneaky. I'm also sneaky. Everyone must be the same sneakiness as the king. It is a new requirement of the kingdom. New requirement. New requirement. You are not the same sneakiness as the king, or smaller, or less sneakiness. You're banned. We cannot have anyone being more sneaky than me. It's against the rules. It's against the rules. That's why Robin is changing his answer. That's why he's changing his answer. What the hell's wrong with us, guys? What's wrong with us? We have talked about some of the weirdest shit tonight. I can only imagine what tomorrow's gonna bring. I can only imagine what tomorrow's date night is gonna bring. What kind of great conversation we're gonna have on our date. I'm gonna bring my A game. I'm bringing my A game. I'm gonna come with all of the Riz. I'm gonna come with all of the Riz. All of it. We might be stupid. True. 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 However, regardless of how stupid we are, in our heart of hearts, we can at least still hold true that we are Vikings. And that trumps everything. Greetings to the host. The guest has arrived. In which seat shall we sit? Rash is he who is at unknown doors, relies on his good luck. You can take a seat right there. Best spot in the house. A nice spot. Make yourself at home. Make yourself at home. Welcome back, Spanish Leather. Wait, Where's Helga is a song? Or what you said before is a song? Where's Helga sounds like a banger song. Sounds like a very good song. You can go sit next to Trashby. He doesn't bite. He doesn't. My name is his song. Boots of Spanish Leather. I can't say I've ever heard it. I can't say I've ever heard it. Alright, Trashby, you're gonna scare him away. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, alright, maybe you want to sit over here and not over here. I don't know what this best spot in the house is. People just kind of sit on my stairs. I don't know. They all try to get into my chambers, but I don't allow them in. Sometimes it goes fine. Sometimes we have to quell the riots, you know. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen here. You never know. You never know what conversation is coming. You never know. You never know what the event for the night is. Fuck, half the time I come live, I don't know what's going on. That's just kind of the kingdom we are. During our non-raiding season, we just kind of sit around and drink ale and shoot the shit and wait for the summer to come or the spring to come. Start getting ready. Come summertime, we leave. Return in the fall. And then get ready for winter and do it all over again. It's a great day. It's a great time to be alive. Bob Dylan. You talk about an outlier. That man is one of them. That man is one of them. That man is one of them. Guys, I need to be careful. When this jug is out, we have to end stream. Dude, the Traveling Wilburys, greatest organization of musicians ever put together. Greatest. The greatest. Smiley Fry over on YouTube. We have a YouTube brother here, brother or sister. Saw you in my recommended. No idea what this is, but for commitment to the theme alone, you should have more viewers. We only just started using our YouTube, my friend. We only just began. Our home is on Kick. And right now we're multi-streaming on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. Kind of a little bit of everywhere. But I do appreciate you stopping by, even if you have no idea what is going on. I do appreciate it very much. Skull, welcome in. Thank you for joining us tonight. Not that kick. Like kick a ball, that kind of kick. How's it going, Nos? Welcome back, my brother. It's been busy? Life happens, my brother. Life happens. I knew you would find your way home eventually. I knew you would find your way home eventually. It's good to have you back, my friend. Skull. Nos! Nos, my friend. Thank you. My brothers and sisters. Let us grab our drinks, our meat horns, our mugs. Fuck, if you have both, grab them both and raise them high. Here is to Norse. Thank you, my brother. Skull. Thank you. Yes, things have changed a little bit in the kingdom. Things have changed a little bit. They've changed just a little bit. We have a little bit, we got a camera installed down by the docks. We got a camera installed down here. People are working hard. Except for this guy. Lazy fucker. He ain't doing much of anything right now. They build nothing. Yes, we have people that are complaining. People like to complain about nothing happening here. No boat building. It's all happening behind the scenes, my brother. I do love being near the action. I do. I do. The stream feels like it's skipping a little. Is that just me? Yeah, I don't think it might be skipping, but I don't think it is. It could be though. It could be. Kick. What is kick? K-I-K. What is K-I-K? I've accidentally typed it in a few times. I've accidentally typed it in a few different times. 4 brands. Discover how branded emojis, gifs, and chatbots connect with delight. Hey, what? What is this shit? And chatbots connect and delight teens. Okay, I thought I read that wrong. Reading's hard. Reading is hard. Sounds like some kind of drug. It kind of does. We must consult the rune bones. I left them in my home. I apologize. We'll have to do that on Friday. It's slowly getting better. Yeah, it might have just been like a leg. It could have been on my part too. It could have been on my part. Kick is my new platform that will ruin Kick and Twitch. Imagine. 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 When I found out about Kick, I really thought it was Kick. Okay, this is getting so confusing. This is getting so confusing. So confusing. Wasn't there, in the early days of Kick, wasn't there a guy that got like sponsored by Kick? And he thought it was like Kick this platform, but it was the other platform and not this one? I'm pretty sure that happened. Okay, also I forgot that I got this email today. Guys, does this not sound like the most sketch company in the world? Listen to this email I received today. It's from 368 Agency. It says, supercharge your Kick streaming presence with 368's exclusive boosting service. Dear streamer, I'm reaching out on behalf of 368 Agency, a specialized social media marketing agency. We specialize in boosting services tailored for platforms like Kick, including followers, live views, likes, and more. I've never even... I looked up 368 Agency, and there was nothing there. There was nothing there. Kick used to be like Facebook Messenger where people would chat and talk, but now it's turned to unfiltrated predator site. Wait, which Kick are you talking about? Oh, sick burn! I'm kidding. It's really weird that you just brought that up though, because that's the latest thing that happened on Kick, so. That was the latest drama on Kick. On this Kick. The latest of bad publicity. Yeah, it wasn't good. I don't know. I don't know if he was partnered. He was at least verified. I don't know if he was partnered. I don't think he was partnered. I think he was verified. But so like, I don't know. It must be like I've seen a couple different streamers do this, and it's like, it's so fucking cringe. They're using Monkey and Omegle, and they were going on there and they were asking, regardless of age, people to show things. And apparently this guy, specifically this guy, was doing it not only on Kick, but he was doing it in his private Discord server. And he got permabanned on Twitch, and I'm sure that he's gonna get fucked by Discord too, but they are low lives. Like, guys, this all goes back to like cheap views. Like, it is, he needs to get blood eagled is what needs to happen there. it's just scum of the earth, man. Like, what people will do to get a view. It's sickening. How's it going, Pound? Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's kind of depressing, to be completely honest. Depressing that there's people like that out there. Go T-Wolves? Brother, don't get your hopes up. They'll destroy the regular season, they'll have the best record in the league, and then they'll be the first team eliminated. They'll be the first team eliminated. Mental disorder is what I call it. I think that's being too light. I think that term is not used properly for those kind of people. So Norris, is it slowing down for you now, or are you still busy as fuck? It's funny how, like, when life picks up, when life gets busy, how it all just kind of comes in at once. You just get overwhelmed. Slowed down for the past few days, took a break from work, but tonight is my first day back. At least you got a little bit of a reset in there, right? You got a reset in, got some time to clear your head. That's always nice. That's always nice. Everyone needs that little mental break. Getting into school, resetting my sleep, getting more medical things taken care of. Whew. It does sound like life's getting busy for you, brother. It does sound like life's getting busy for you. Resetting your sleep. That's what I'm trying to do right now, too. I'm also trying to do that. Last night I failed. Last night I ended my stream, I think at 11 o'clock. And then I ended up laying in bed until like 1. I couldn't fucking fall asleep. Been working out more often. Pushing myself harder in the gym with less weights. My guy right there. How's it going, Floki? Got that shit moved? Came in and ate and took an hour nap? By the sounds of it, I would still be laying in bed if I did what you did. I would still be laying in bed with a ice pack across my whole body. Across my whole body. Begging for help. Popping a couple Advil. Who said I wasn't? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So I might have just described everything you're doing. Fair enough. Fair enough. I fucking hate work. I have no life. I work, come home, work, come home, cue in angry music, blood for blood, living in exile. It is funny, man. You know, like work, if you're not doing the right kind of work, like how much work actually takes up of your life. That shit. I told myself after my last job, I said, I am so sick of working on other people's time and working and listening to shit that I don't agree with, I don't believe in. So here we are. I am my own boss. I am my own king. Now it's time for all you to get to work. Just kidding. How has life been? Life has been good. It has been good. We've been doing a lot more speaking of work, we've been doing a lot more work here in the kingdom. We have a schedule, not a schedule, a blueprint laid out for this month of things that I want to accomplish by the end of the month. We're being more active over on YouTube. We're back on Twitch, TikTok. We're really trying to hit that rapid expansion button here. And I want to make sure that everything's in line here by the end of the month. So the next couple months could see quite a bit of change here in the kingdom. We're working on a lot of things within the kingdom. We're implementing new ideas as far as like Power Hour this week. We're going to be doing an interview during the Power Hour, which will be very interesting. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, we got a lot of things changing within the kingdom that has been keeping me busy. So, but it's been good. Aspirin is the real deal. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Or really even care about. And most people don't give a shit about their jobs. That's the biggest thing. The only reason why they're working that job is because they have to. They have to work the job where they hate everything about it just to make ends meet. Barely. I learned that question the hard way. Never question the boss. True. Sellout? I am not the sellout. No sellout here. However, if the price tag is right, I might reconsider. My job could survive without me. I wish I could leave though. Well, it sounds like if you're going to school, my friend. It sounds like if you're going to school, it sounds like you have intentions of leaving, no? It sounds like you intend to leave at some point. Bigger aspirations. Bigger desire. I never thought I would really love a job. I got lucky and for the most part have liked my job, but I finally got with a company that pays what I'm worth, recognizes my skill, and I'm doing what I love. Yeah, that's like the perfect setup right there. Like, it's not even like loving your job. Like, I loved being a personal trainer. Raise a glass to trash. Well, we can raise a glass to trash. It's been a while since we raised a glass to trash me. Here's the trash piece. Skull, my brother. Good for you. I loved personal training, but I hated the company that I worked for. It's like, even if you find a job that you enjoy, that doesn't mean that the company that you're doing the job for is going to treat you with respect, pay you what you're worth, and recognize your skill. So, very hard to come across these days, my friends. Very hard to come across. Not looking for accolades, just wanted to share that it was out, that it is out there. It is. It is. It definitely is. It's just sometimes you have to work the shit to find the gold, you know? You have to work the shit jobs until you find the one that matters. The one that you want to pursue, the one that you love, the company that loves you. I just can't find it? I think you have found it. I just don't think you're at the point yet where it is your livelihood yet. Like you seem like somebody who likes to write. Like you said, you wanna release a book and stuff like that. Like, do you enjoy doing that? Obviously, it takes a lot to make that a profitable job, but I don't know. I had this same conversation with Zion. You know, I basically said to him, I'm like, do you like doing graphic design? Do you like doing animations and stuff like that? And he said, yes. And I said, then why aren't you actually giving it a shot? Like, you're never going to know unless you find out. But part of the thing that you need to do is when you're doing that, you need to treat it as if it is a job. Like, one of the things that's nice with Zion is that he's kind of like my accountability buddy now, you know? Like, it's very easy when you don't go live until 7 o'clock to be lackadaisical until 6 o'clock. But in reality, you should be treating it like a job. You should be treating it like, all right, regardless of how long we're streaming today, I'm going to put in 6 hours prior to the stream, knowing that I'm going to be streaming for 2 hours. That's an 8-hour workday right there. So there's ways to treat it as a job that will benefit you greatly. But you have to put in the work. Like, you have to treat it like a job. You really do. And I think that's where a lot of streamers fall short, is where they're like, all right, I want to be a streamer, but then they don't do things on the back end and they just press the go live button for X amount of time. But that's not a job. That's a hobby, kind of. Not even a hobby. I worked factory work for decades. It served its purpose. I finally found a way to move on. Yeah, and that's what most jobs are. Most jobs are a bridge into something bigger and better, right? Most. Especially nowadays. Like, I have so many friends that leverage their jobs, like, every couple months. They just leverage into a different company. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to take our position and we're going to leverage it. We will start streaming on onlyvikings.com. Onlyvikings.com is the newest streaming platform. No rules. Well, okay, there's rules. No rules. I'm poor in the wallet, but my life is much richer. Means a lot. Means a lot. It means a lot. That's why Zion is important. He's super creative. He could easily do my job. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. However, Zion definitely has his strong suits. I think he, like a lot of people, is when you're excited about something and you can see it start to come to fruition, it's very easy to stay motivated. But when things are far out and it's like hard to see the end game and it's a tedious shit that you have to go through to get there, I think so many people get lost in that aspect of things, and they're not able to push through to the final goal. They get lost in the day-to-day, which is the important thing, not the... They just want to go from day 1 to day 100, right? And be at day 100, everything's done. But every minute of all those days leading up to that is what's actually going to give you the final product. And I think especially in like graphic design and stuff like that, like when you're not busy working on something that you'd like to work on, you know, it can be, if you're not working on a big project and it's something small and tedious and annoying, it's very easy to get lost in that. Put it on the back burner, so on and so forth. So on and so forth. It's the passion that impresses me. I wonder why he's not applying to Oxbridge. I couldn't tell you. I don't want to make assumptions either. I told him what he needed to do. I said, hey man, I'm always willing to support anything that people, any gifts, any talents, any streamers here in the kingdom, always willing to support them. I will use my platform to platform you. But I'm only gonna platform you if you are all in. I'm not going to speak on behalf of people that are half-assing what they're doing, right? Like, I'll help you get to a certain point, but once you get to that point, you know, you need to prove that you're a professional. And that goes with everybody, like, even like streamers here in the platform, or in the kingdom. I'm like, you know, if you actually want to stream, if that's actually something you want to do, I will host out to you every single time. However, if I start seeing this super inconsistency with it, and you know, I see you not streaming when I'm live, you know, that's one of those things. That's one of those things where it's like, hey, are you really into it? And I'm promoting you now, so now your name's attached to mine. Should I be promoting you? So I like to see the effort from people before I go all in on the person. But I'm more than willing to go all in if somebody's willing, if they're really chasing what they want to do. Always willing to support. Zion is doing things I've never seen. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, fuck. God, I feel old. I feel old today. I'm also fucking freezing. But Zion has baby now. His time is you know, it's a lot less than what it used to be. A lot less what it used to be. And that's why I'm not expecting him to meet deadlines per se. I love his style, and we come from a film background. He is far better than me. Yeah, he's all self-taught. That's the other thing. Like, I think he said that he spent some time doing this kind of stuff, but he's definitely one of those people where it's like, once he gets going on something, he fucking goes in it. Like that fucking Power Hour thing. He did put that together in like 10 minutes. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. He's a good person to have in your corner, I'll put it that way. Good person to have in your corner. Good person to have fighting alongside you in the shield wall. That is for damn sure. That is for damn sure. Why am I so fucking cold right now? I guess we are outside in the snow. However, we are more cold than normal. We are a little bit more cold than normal. What I think we're gonna do, guys, what we are going to do, is I usually like to be live for 3 hours, but we got started a little bit late tonight because I got home late. Again, we're trying to reset the sleep schedule, so we might not be going as late on certain nights. Not saying that we won't go late. Like tomorrow will probably end up being a late night. So I'm gonna call it here. Get some rest. Got a workout stream tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we'll be doing a date with the king. I'll get nice and fancied up for you. Nice and fancied up for you. So tomorrow will be live for that. It's bring your own wine. BYOW. BYOW, bring your own wine. And tomorrow we'll have date night with the king on Valentine's Day. For those of you who won't be here, I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. For those of you who are new to the kingdom, welcome in. Thank you for the subs, the follows. Dangerous, I don't know, I doubt you're still here, but if you are still here, I appreciate the host. I hope you all have a wonderful night, my brothers and sisters. And as always, with one last skull, until we meet again, my friends.